Hey, folks, thanks for joining me today. You might be seeing a little bit of a departure from the norm here. Um, well, one is I had this really clickbaitable thumbnail on this episode. Um, I mean, it's insane, right? There was no way you weren't going to watch me. It has a nice house. It has an attractive woman. It has two Lambos parked out front, and the title is blaring at you: top 5 altcoin picks. And on the bottom it has altcoin lifestyle. So I figured that was going to get you in. There's a little bit of experiment this video, and as you can see, I'm in the new studio as well. Um, got the Lambo parked behind me. Also, I was counting some sats back there, and but then I had to start this, so I just left them on the floor. And then of course I apologize, but I have to take out the garbage still. So you can see that and whatnot. But today's episode is really the important thing is the top 5 picks. I'm going to give you my top 5 picks, and the reason I'm going to give you my top 5 picks is because the other day I was watching another YouTube video on crypto, and I realized, I said, for the last year, I've been doing interviews with high profile crypto people and different amazing things like that. Insider stuff. Really, things that the average folk don't get to experience or don't know about and hear from different voices inside cryptocurrency. Then I realized that's not how you do it. I mean, yeah, sure, I got views and this and that. I am up to 5,000 subscribers. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, everybody who watches all the videos. But this person that I was watching on YouTube, the video was like 7.5 minutes long, 8 minutes long, and he was like, I don't know, he was riding his bicycle or he was driving his car or whatever. This is a real video, I swear to God. And for 7.5 minutes, he spoke about Bitcoin and Ethereum and why they're going to moon and go crazy price predictions and this is why it's going to happen. But if it doesn't, here's a few things that might cause it not to happen, like COVID or other things. And I'm like, what? So I honestly, I mean, the person sounded intense, and I was like, got me in on the first 30 seconds. I got to hear the next 7 minutes out and see if there's any truth behind this, or at least any logic, reason, because I've been trying to be serious with the information that we drive across and educate. So I listened, and it just didn't pan out. But 98,000 people watched that video in like the first 3 hours. I was like, what? I've had crypto leaders on my show, and 980 people haven't watched those episodes in the first 3 weeks. So with that, I decided to try this experimental new format just for this episode. That's why we have the special studio with the Lambo, the thumbnail with the Lambo, all this stuff with the Lambo. And I'm going to keep this to about 7.5 minutes, of which I've already used up 3. So I may have to rush through it. My top 5 picks for altcoins. And right before I say it, I'm not a financial advisor. Don't listen to me about any financial advice. Absolutely, just don't even listen to me at all. I mean, well, listen to me. Just don't take any of the advice I'm giving, please. But my number 5 pick on altcoins, Swissborg. CHSB is the ticker. Why do I like CHSB? Well, I know the founder. A very friendly guy. Lives over in Europe. We get together when we can, and we talk almost weekly. And I hear the momentum of his platform and how they're doing it. Now they're like a Voyager or Coinbase app equivalent in the EU. They got this strong community. So I like the herd mentality. So I'm gonna choose Swissborg CHSB token. That's my number 5 pick for altcoins. Number four. Number four is Uniswap. And why did I pick Uniswap, you may ask? Well, actually, I've never even seen the Uniswap chart, right? I swap trade on Uniswap, obviously. That's where we go to get all the coins when you live in America that under heavy regulation when nobody else will sell them to you. You know, you pay $150 gas fee to go buy $150 more worth of coin. So I'm familiar with Uniswap in that matter. The reason I chose Uniswap and why I think this thing has legs is because they have a pink unicorn for a logo. A pink unicorn for a logo. Do you know how ballsy that was to do in crypto, to choose a pink unicorn for your logo? I mean, if you have the guts to do that, I mean, you're destined to go far. You know, I mean, nothing but up for unicorn and the pink unicorn. Aave, like Swissborg, and those videos that nobody watched. The founder of Aave, Stani, know him, neighbor of mine in London. You know, just like Cyrus over there at Swissborg, had both of them on the show, both of them. Nobody watched those videos. But I like Aave because let me tell you what's going on with Aave. Stani has discussed with me a couple of times when I've asked him about doing DeFi mortgages. That's cool. I really don't understand what that is. You know, I don't know how you're going to mortgage a house with DeFi. we're still trying to figure out how to trade DeFi half the time on places like the pink unicorn. But the fact of the matter is, it's something different. He's a smart guy. I'm pretty sure. I believe he invented DeFi, or at least was like second or third person to invent it. But I like the team. They've good mentality about it. DeFi mortgages. I don't know. Maybe that means I don't have to put any money down. I'm all for them. They're number 3. Now I'm moving into number 2. May have to pick up the pace here to keep up with those influencer time limits that they have. Now, here, it was going to be sushi. Now, why was it going to be sushi? Because first, I like eating sushi. You know, I know it doesn't show that most of this belly was built on fried chicken, but sushi, yeah, it's an interesting story, right? Came on the scene, boom, and then you had then the guy's the chef, and then the chef tried to like walk away with everybody's money and put it into the DeFi, but then he got like social media chased down, and so he came back with the money and was like, okay, well, I'm not going to take the money. This is an exit scam. And sushi lives on to this day. I mean, I own some sushi, in full disclosure. Well, I have to. It's one of my top 5 picks. Or is it? No, it's not. Maybe number 6 or 7. The reason I didn't choose it for number 2 is because I like Dot. Now, Dot is cool because Dot has this really cool logo. I don't know if you guys have seen it. I mean, it was like the mid-9s when I was recording this, or 980, something like that. But I seriously think this puppy's going to $50 in no time flat, just because of the logo. Has that P with the little dot on it and stuff. Now, let me tell you my reasoning behind that. And that's because, just like my wife, when I ask her, she don't care about baseball one bit. But when I ask her, what's your favorite team in baseball? She goes, the ones with the prettiest uniforms. So I like that because they got like one of the coolest logos, and it looks like it could be a baseball team logo. So I'm all about it. And I keep seeing this .navy hashtag everywhere, and there's like a bunch of believers in that thing. So hey, I'm on board. I'm on board the .navy. I think it's $50, no time flat. All right. Number 1. My number 1 altcoin pick is Voyager VGX. Now, why is that? Because I think they're onto something, you know? They have this reduced counterparty risk by being a multi-venue broker. They got this great CEO, former CEO of Lightspeed Financial, former CEO of E-Trade Professional Trading. You may know him. His name's Steve Ehrlich. Again, he's been on this show many a times, many times. Love Steve. Nobody watches those videos. Only time you're going to hear about Steve Ehrlich and watch is when I'm giving my top 5 altcoin alerts or picks. So that's what we're doing. I like Steve. I like the team. I like VGX. I think VGX, it's somewhere fell overnight. It's like 49 cents, 51 cents. Number one pick, VGX to $100 by the end of this year. I know they got some tokenomics coming out and stuff. It's going to pump it. They just had a shareholder meeting. It's going to be great. So VGX to the moon. And that's it. That's my top 5 picks for altcoins. And that's the altcoin lifestyle. You want to live the altcoin lifestyle? Don't pick those 5. I mean, you can. They might contribute, but not on my recommendation. Oh, I did promise you 2 price predictions. This is a bonus. It's like I get to go to 8 minutes now in this video because it's bonus time. Here are my 2 price predictions. Just listen closely, please. Bitcoin. You hear people talk about at JP Morgan said it was like 150. Guggenheim said it was like 400,000, crazy predictions. But I actually put some thought into this. Took a bunch of those predictions, in mind. And looked at some charts, some sentiment data, and I came up with this. Bitcoin is going to hit $367,192 on June 3rd. Yep, 367,192 on June 3rd. Second bonus, you ready for this? Ethereum. This is like one of the greatest money makers of all time. I mean, percentage, capital gains wise, you guys are screwed if you've had this forever because you're making so much money. I wouldn't trade it. Just hodl it because after the prediction I'm about to give you, you're not going to go anywhere. You're going to have that altcoin lifestyle. Ethereum, my prediction, $126,548. $126,548, and that's happening September 17th, folks. Okay? June 3rd and September 17th, 2 very important dates. Those are when my predictions will come to light, and everybody's going to be rich. I mean, Lambo rich, because that's what this is all about. I hope you watch it. Hell, don't forget, smash the like button. Okay, you gotta, that's what all those influencers say. They say smash the like button and hit subscribe because it's free. They all say that. Of course it's free. Just hit it. All right, thanks for your time.